So here we are, finally in Norway. I had a hard time stopping. I just wanted to keep driving and seeing everything around me. Beautiful everywhere you look, and lakes and little mountains and trees all over the place. So I'm looking forward to keeping on going and seeing even more. So here is the tour of my first parking spot. I've conveniently parked it like a little bit up a hill so people can come by if people do decide to do that. And then the best thing here is the view, which is really awesome. And it just goes kind of vertically down right here. It's a little sketchy, but also really nice looking. And this is instead of a hotel. It's not bad at all. I got the sun coming in. I think this is a pretty decent parking spot. And you can actually get down to the water down there. So yeah, gonna cook some food. Haven't had anything since like 4 a.m. and now it's like 5. So looking forward to that. Dinner time. After finishing my pasta with sunflower seeds and ketchup, I went for a walk around the area and wondered why there was big rumbling from that hill you're looking at right now. I still haven't found out. I then cleaned up, brushed my teeth, and went to sleep in the back of the Peugeot. And the next morning I sent up the drone and I got the footage you're just about to see now. After having stalled on some roots, I kept going and found a very nice stream with some really cold water that came through or right next to the road. I continued on amazing roads and headed to Lyseboden, and every single view was just amazing and all the roads were in perfect condition, and you'll see a little more of that just now. Hello and welcome to day 2 of 406 North. I am somewhere on the way to Lyseboden, and I'm at a very picturesque and scenic spot, and you can see really far, and it's just probably the best road I've ever driven on. And I don't know how the rest of Norway is going to keep up to this, but it probably will. It's really not bad. Find me at the entrance to Lyseboden, which is just up that road. But since it's only 10 in the morning, I figured I would try to do a little mountain climbing thingy. I'll definitely just hike to the top and try to send up the drone. Maybe do it over there because there are actually some trails there, and then I'll bring yeah, some food maybe as well, and the drone of course. And I'll switch to some snow boots because you see there is quite a bit of snow, so that's pretty cool. After the bus came safely by, I drove down the hill and set up the drone and got this amazing footage. It was a long day and I had a hard time finding a parking spot, which led me to drive down a very bad hill where I would get stuck. Because I knew the next day I would have to get a ferry, so I wanted to be near the ferry. There were just absolutely no good sleeping or parking spots in that area. So I did end up being forced to sleep in a little, not a great spot, but that story will be told in just a second. Hello and welcome to day 3. It was a morning spent with getting the car free, because last night I drove down this hill where I'm parked right now. I didn't think it was a great spot, so I tried to turn around, and in all this mud that's right behind me here, I just got one of the tires in that mud, and I tried backing out, but that did not work. So I ended up trying to go down the hill and turn around down there and then come back up, but it just was maybe an even worse decision than going down here in the first place, because the whole area down there is very wet because there are so many trees. So I spent the whole evening grabbing dirt with my hands, putting dirt under the tires to try to get some traction to get out of there. But it ended up not being possible to get out before the sunset, making the grass even more wet. So I made camp down the hill. It was actually a kind of nice spot. And then I retried this morning, and the sun came at an angle at about 8:30, so it was shining right in there, and I figured that would be my best chance at getting the car free. And I'll be showing, while I talk here now, some pictures or little video things of how it looked in there. It was really tough getting the car out, and the tires just kept spinning on everything, even though I have all seasons on, but I guess those are not the greatest either. So I worked this whole morning, like inching the car out a little bit every now and then, and finally I got some traction and I just hit it. And I used the momentum to get up here on this hill, and then I've packed camp down, and I haven't even had dinner or breakfast. Direct breakfast is here. I'm gonna cut a piece of bread, that's why I have the knife. I just wanted to get the car free before I did anything else, because it was really frustrating not knowing whether I had to call someone to get me out because that would be expensive, and I wouldn't be able to go as far on this trip as I would like, probably because of the money issues. But I got free, no help from anyone except this dirt here. It was tough, and I screamed the loudest yes I think I ever have when I got up, walk this whole sleepy area up. So here we are on the first car ferry of the trip, and I can't see anything, and it seems you just kind of sit in your car, and I'm fine with it. It's supposed to be 5 minutes, and then you pay by plate, which is very convenient. So yeah, we're on the water now and going, so that's nice.